train yards, thinking about graveyards. I wonder, Lord, what would they ever write on mine? Another soul laid to rest on cold Montana morning, just trying to make it north of 49.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna continue on from that last video there we took on Thursday or Friday, whatever the heck that was last week. So we got a few traps down there, and we got a few traps over here. But right away, I see that we probably got a poor catch on a beaver over there, judging by how ripped up all that stuff is. So hopefully he's drowned out there. I don't see anything moving, so I don't have the rifle with me, but actually I think I see the trap right there, so he must have pulled out of the trap. But this trap here is still set. This trap here is set off. And our mink set is still set as well. So, not very good odds over on this side here. But, yeah, that really sucked. So that was probably this morning when he got caught and probably hit it with his tail again. So, yeah, we'll check this other side really quick. Thinking I'll try and put a foothold for mink somewhere in here. Probably on that side where they were getting up. Well, and over here, we got nothing over there, nothing on the crossover either. So, just looking. Looks like squirrel, maybe weasel tracks for sure. Some mink tracks, possibly squirrel tracks going up and down, but beaver was definitely here. He busted the ice open. Okay, so I got that trap out. And yeah, he must have hit it with his tail and pulled out, but made one heck of a mess around there. And it looks like the coyotes were up bothering him. There's coyote tracks everywhere there, so he's probably fighting with those to get out. But as soon as I pulled it, the wire was all tangled up with a clog right in the middle of the dam, and it all pulled out and started running a little bit. So water's probably going to go down 3 or 4 inches up there. It'll fill up this pond to get the water running here, get animals moving. So I put a pocket set in for mink right over here somewhere. Can't quite see it. I think it's right here. And then I got the cable going down deep water on a piece of steel, and then I moved the box over to this side. So I put fresh fish in the box as well as the pocket set. So hopefully that'll get the mink going. I pulled this, but I left my 2 sticks here, my setting sticks, just because I figure this water will end up freezing the bottom of the trap if I left it there. So, but yeah, everything else we're gonna leave as is, and hopefully we have better success next time we're in. Well, at first glance, this doesn't look promising. Looks like I'm getting my butt kicked again today by the beavers. But, like, see, there's been a weasel going up in here. Can't quite tell if that's mink or not. But there's definitely weasel tracks. So, hasn't set it off. I'll have to check and see if there's any bait left in there. And let's go check these beaver sets here. And where's my cable? Yeah, that cable's not stretched out again, I don't think. Which means the trap is probably still in there. It almost looks like it might still be set, but I'll have to punch that open. And then over here, what do we got? Nothing again on the crossover. So I'll go ahead and open this stuff up, and then we'll check those muskrat cages and that other beaver trap there. So I found the trap here. Still set, packed right full of mud. So this stuff here, it's only maybe an inch or 2 froze. The rest is all mud here. So He probably didn't plug this till either this morning or late last night, but sorry. It goes to show you when you're opening these up, be careful. Like, this trap could still catch me if I spring that trigger off. So just gotta be careful. This is a great spot if you had external safeties to put them on right now. I got some on the truck. I'm not going back for them, but I know I should. But yeah, I'm gonna pull this out of here. Gonna reset it and yeah, try again. I doubt we're gonna have any luck here, but we gotta at least get the water down, or keep it down, I should say, just low enough. You know, if we can take 6 inches off this dam or off this pond, that should be enough that it's not gonna flood up and damage the road at all up here. So yeah, just trying to maintain it so it doesn't build up before everything freezes solid. So this time of year is by far the worst, or my least favorite, or least productive time of year to trap for beaver especially, or any of these water animals, just because I think I put mud on my forehead, but just because these freeze thaw conditions. Same with foothold and coyote. If you have any moisture in the ground, you're dealing with the same idea where freezes at night, coyotes walk right on your trap, thaws out in the morning, the ground will bust up and your trap closed. So we're dealing with those same things here, and it does make it pretty difficult. So I like spring trapping, pretty good at summer trapping. Winter trapping, a lot harder, but this fall stuff where it's freeze and thaw is makes it pretty difficult. So anyways, I'll get this open and off to the next spot. Well, today's been rough and it's just not getting much better. So we reset the beaver dam and the mink set over there. Swapped that mink trap actually with a pan. Got over here. I see we got a beaver. It's caught pretty good, a little bit high or far back. But it looks like we had otters come through. And they destroyed this beaver. So what the heck? Yeah. I don't know. We're going to reset this one because obviously it's a good spot to set. Probably not going to have action here for a bit because when you have a beaver eating like that right in front of the den, it really messes things up. So, like, there's no coyote tracks around here. You can see something's been coming in and out of the water, and that's why I'm saying it's otter. It's more likely them. We might pull that cross over there because if they're around, they're feeding on this. Even that hole in the dam's a risk, but I mean, we do need to deal with the beavers here. So we're gonna pull the cross over because 90% chance we're going to catch an otter in there if we leave it. And yeah, what the heck. So we'll reset this one. Let's go see what the muskrat traps have in them. Well, we got lucky. We got 2 rats in here, nothing in there. So we're going to pull both of these cages. And yeah, we'll get that one reset and off we go. Okay, checking this spot again. I already checked across the road, but see, that trap's still set, that one's still set. It's coming down. I see our foothold is still there. And I see our springs are still in there. So both mink sets and all 4 beaver sets still set. But we'll give her till Monday and see what happens here. We might pull everything. Okay, so first look at this one. We got the water down to where, like I was saying, we just need it down enough that it's not going to be affecting this road at all. So, 6-8 inches. The ice is falling a little bit there, but it's early enough in the year, it's not going to affect anything. So, that's in our mink set. We put a trap with a pan in here, and then so we pulled the cross over and we fixed up the body grip. There's no ice on it at all, so that's good. But we'll go over and check this other one here. So this is the trap we've been catching everything in. And one thing you'll notice is I dropped the water enough that now the trap is not completely submerged. And that's not good, because what's going to happen is you're going to get arm catches and leg catches and all sorts of stuff. So this trap I've got to move either out to deeper water or get it down somehow. I'm going to try pushing it down with my foot first. No, solid bottom there. So I'm going to have to take and move this trap out maybe 10 or 12 inches. What I'm guessing is the last beaver we caught here, the one that was eaten by the otters, was probably the last beaver in this this colony now that they aren't dealing with that dam at all. So I am going to reset this. I'm going to leave it till Monday. We're going to come back, and if there's nothing caught, they haven't fixed that dam at all, we're going to pull stuff, so because we're good here. As long as that road's safe for spring, that's all that matters in this location. So, well guys, just finished pulling all the muskrat traps here, so not a single muskrat, which I'm not really surprised. I figured we'd taken 80% of them out at least last time we were here. So, and we were talking again, so you can see how big this slough is. It's not very big, it's not very deep. All these muskrats are gonna freeze out of here, all these ones that we took anyway. So I think we got, there was 8 or 10 or something like that we got out of here. I think it was 8. So not too many. You know, there's a dozen more sloughs around the county and around this area that I could target doing this sort of thing, and protect the roads too, because you can see there's lots of spots like over here and here. The road's falling in. There's another one right there, even right here, and that's all from muskrats tumbling into the roads. So more ADC than fur trapping anyway, but we had a little bit of fun. It's kind of a peaceful end to a slow week here. So we didn't get a whole lot. I think we got 1 beaver and 2 rats or something like that. So yeah, kind of slow. It's nice I can catch up on things, and then once everything's frozen solid and I can start walking on the ice, I'll start going after more beavers. We played a little bit with coyotes there, starting to get that stuff out. Tried getting raccoon stuff out, but unfortunately the weather's not great for them this year, so not going to get any coons this season. Not that there are many around here, but I had 2 or 3 spots where we could have went. So coyotes are going to be the big one on the agenda right away, and then we're playing out in the west trap line for marten and wolves and lynx and whatever I can find out there. And then January's going to come. We're going to hit the beavers, the otter, the fisher, and everything up on the north trap line there just after Christmas. So lots to do yet, but I'll keep letting you guys follow along. If you like, share, follow, and subscribe, and we're going to catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.